Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I don't know what time of day it is, but I do know that we're here to have a conversation today of great, grandeur, shady, lovable proportions. These are things that are going to happen today. I hope you're ready for this one because we're talking about Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Episode 3, Oh-She-Gaggin. That's the name of the episode. It's a music festival. It's the girls groups episode. Girl groups. Girl groups. Why is it girls groups? Why am I adding that? Listen, two teams go against each other to, basically compete here today. Whether it was great or bad, it was enjoyable. Sunglasses at night is the category for the runway, and the golden beaver was definitely used. What am I doing? I'm trying to sell this. No, it's a great episode. I'm enjoying Canada's Drag Race. I'm also asking myself, I wonder what's going to happen next, like after this one. And I'm hoping it gets a little bit more nitty gritty because, again, you got to save somebody with the golden beaver whenever you're given the opportunity. But also, there needs to be a little bit more politicking, in my opinion. I want this to give, but it's really a good season so far. So we're going to talk about this episode and show the show some love. My name is Matty-Rants. Duh. You already saw the whole intro video here, but we're going to get into this today. It's going to be a recap, review of multiple proportions. Do me a favor and hit that like button now that you're in the door. Wave that finger and smash that like button. Also, reminder, the algorithm loves you when you get in the comment section and you talk about these episodes. Again, also with the thumbs up, it pulls your brother in. So do me that favor and get me on over there. I'm yelling at you. No, I'm not. Stop it. Aggressive. But my social medias are as follows. It's Linktree link for your boy as far as to getting over to Twitter, to Instagram, to all those other special places. I'm also on Patreon for reactions for as low as $1. I got this video already posted so you can consume it. Also, I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Tank tops and t-shirts, Rant Pack, Mativia. The panel Sundays are best with the panel. All that's available at dragqueenmerch.com. And there's also bookable on Cameo. I have a request I really need to get to right after this. I said, oh my God, a 24-hour one. Let me pull something together. But I got that camera request right after this one here. All of those links are available in the About section of my YouTube channel. Make sure that when you get to the channel that you scroll on over the About section, you get on over to the playlists that are going to be posted very soon and utilize this platform. But yes, all that's in the About section on YouTube. Trying to clean up the description section here, seeing if that helps with the algorithm. So that's why you don't see a whole lot of jazz in there like you used to. You also see Emroika in the live chat. Shout out to Emroika, who's posting all of those links available for all of you. So check out those links in the live chat. And also later on, when Emroika has time, they will be making those timestamps. Make sure you show them some love too, because I know a lot of y'all just want to get to the point. So those timestamps will be available for your consumption, pinned and posted to the comment section. Now, because my mouth can sometimes be lethal and shade can be taken a little too personally, I need you to understand that the conversations we're going to have today about Melinda Verga's hair, disclaimer, this program's for entertainment purposes only and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions all opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. And no hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. So please don't be rude. One more time, no hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. So please don't be rude. And grab your libations and strap in because Matty is a talker, so he may be here for a while. An hour today, maybe a little more. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, merch available dragqueenmerch.com. Check out my other links. And yeah, there you go. Listen, seriously, we're going to have a good time today. We're going to have a great time today. I want us to have fun. I want everybody to know whoever I'm talking about today on this program, my channel, okay? For Canada's Drag Race, all the contestants, I don't wish you any ill will. I don't send you any hate or any malice. I hope nothing but good blessings for all of you. For all of you, good blessings and good love for all of you. Into the designers that made your clothes, for those who didn't sew your own outfits, God bless your work. You're all talented people. I may not just receive the vision. Okay, whatever y'all giving, I may not just receive it. It may not be for me. All right. And I love y'all down, but like I am not about to hold my tongue for no one. Thank you, Will. I saw you had my merch on the Rant Pack shirt on the other day. I appreciate you, baby. I just want that to be very clear. I'm mad I don't have my bracelets. I feel naked right now. I need my wrist action. I don't know where the motherfuckers went. What time is it? Damn, I swore. It's okay. Don't come on, YouTube. Listen. I'm gonna talk about some outfits. It's okay. Some people's looks, I was like, what's happening here? Others, I was like, this is giving. Kiki Cole never misses. Let's be very clear. That she don't miss, and it's gonna be very weird if she goes home early. I'm already seeing like, hold on now, we put her in the bottom. A little upset. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this episode today. It was a good one. I enjoyed it, and I hope you all are feeling good and doing well. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, just show some support, please and thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, catch up MattyRants, Venmo-Rants. The banner at the bottom, I'm not posting anymore because I was told this is something that needs to work for the channel. So I'm like, okay, we're going to change this up a little bit, but you will be seeing it in, say, the live chat here. As you can see with Emrika, thank you, baby, for that. Let me go ahead and pin that one here. And we'll be doing our polls today. I'm going to save the polls for the runway, though. So I'm going to let y'all get your votes in, and you get to tell me whether you thought the look was giving just fine, Mary J. Blige, or if it's a chop. Like that baby that was voguing at the Renaissance movie. And the girls were like, yes, and they were giving her all the hype, which is lovely, but she wasn't voguing. That was a mess. That was a hi-ya chop. I said, see what happens when you go to Cheryl's virtual class? Don't know what you're doing. Just sitting up there looking stupid. Just throwing your hands around the room, looking crazy. I said, oh my God, that video on Twitter today. Speaking of which, my sister bought my Renaissance movie ticket, so I will be seeing it Sunday. For the IMAX, I'm getting to go with DW here. And then earlier that day at 3, or I think 1, I forget which time we're going, but we're going to go to a drag brunch, Baked by Bunny, me and DW. Shout out to DW in the chat as well. You'll see Baked by Bunny too. Some of my Houston Ram Pack members. We're going to go see Blackberry and JK from Dragula. I wanted to show my support to these people who I talk about on my program, which you will often see me do. If I'm talking about you, I'm going to also go and tip you, baby, if you're in my town, and if I have the means and will to go. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Baked by Bunny, shout out to DW. I appreciate y'all joining me this Sunday. That means the panel will be on a break. One more week. We will be back next Sunday. I'm actually going to be recording a little bit of the journey for brunch, like my entire experience. And I'm actually considering on doing a vlog series, a part of my channel when it goes to drag brunch. And I go to multiple different drag brunches and make a little quick 10-minute video edited together of my entire experience of the show. Can't share all the music because, we're not trying to get copyrighted since girls tried it this year. But yeah, I was thinking about introducing it to my series because I'm like, there are so many different drag brunches out here in Houston alone. And I want to do more content that way. And when I'm not doing a panel, it's more for the channel, right? So I was thinking of doing a Matty goes to the drag shows or to the brunch experience of drag, and I get to record and I get to show local talent as well as people who may be on TV that you've seen that are happening to be in town. It's like, oh, they're in town, like let me make sure I go to the show. But I feel like the drag brunches are a little just easier to film lighting wise, but also to get the experience, because you might want to see the food that I order, you might want to see the drinks that are there, and just the entire environment itself. So I've already asked Blackberry if it's okay to film, and she said yes. So I was like, okay, work. So I'm like, okay, I got my permission. I can do this. I'm very excited to share that with you. So I will be presenting that content later. Sorry, I had to tell you all that because I was like, oh, let me start doing some stuff that's relatable for the channel where everybody can feel a part of. But thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for being here today. Thanks again for the love. Shout out to Natasha. Rim for that jar, girl. Thank you for the rim of the jar. Thank you for rimming my jar. Thank you. Mason jar. Well, that's not that wide. Gross. Love you, Natasha. Thank you for the tippy poo. Let's get into this episode, shall we? All right. Now, we lost a superstar. We did. We lost a superstar. Oh, let me tell you something. Mystique, my house is that girl. Get the out my house. Out my house. Oh, when I tell you the J sets, the 8 counts I have already made up to that song, I have been in this house bucking. Do you hear me, girl? I am prepared to perform that song. If they're like, Maddie, get quick drag and perform, turn on my house. I got it. I got the song verbatim. I've been listening to it ever since it came out. Yeah, well, we still got to get things together, Shishi. When it comes to Piece of Cake, is not fully formed. I'm not going to be Shangela season 2 energy. We don't want to come out looking busted, but I have been talking to some people out here about Pisa getting some, work, amateur night kind of stuff in like amateur competition shows. So I will be on the program soon, sooner than later. So yeah, Pisa's coming. I'm not going to go out there look stupid just so it could be like, Matt getting dragged. No. That's not how that works. It just takes hours, takes time. I also, shit, drag is hot. Do you hear me? Drag is hot. A wig? I don't know how I'm going to be performing in the summertime. I might just be a wintertime drag queen. I'm going to tell you that. So serious. Okay, listen. That, yeah, Sissy Superstar, it was kind of in the pudding for the pop. She was ready to go. No shade. I did like her style of, I guess, how she operated with her drag and her sense of, I'm not going to change. But again, this is a competition and they're requiring and requesting you to be yourself, but not be yourself. An extension of who you are. Everybody wants to win, but Kitten Caboodle is the first one to nab that victory here. Of course, conversations are held back into the workroom that we really don't need to go over, but honestly, everybody is very likable from this cast. I don't see a clear villain. I see people who are opinionated and people who are being made the villain on social media because they don't like somebody for whatever reason. But I don't see a villain in the season so far. I see people who are very opinionated and feel like, oh, wait a minute, I can get this too. I don't see a villain this season. RuPaul on the big screen telling these babies what the Canadian drip is about. And Tracy Light Melshore, giving you all kinds of presentation at 8 p.m. on this broadcast, comes into the workroom to present the mini challenge for this week, which has them doing improv. And and let's be very clear, this is not shade, this is all truth. The moment she said improv, I said, so Denim and the Girlfriend Experience are about to do terrible. Hear me with this one, y'all. And we're going to talk about each one in this improv moment where they're basically talking about a movie that they're supposed to be a part of. And they're being interviewed by somebody when they're talking about this movie. You've seen these interviews before where the actors are always there. They're sitting in that chair, and the interviewer who looks like they're a 6 and below, never fine, never hot, always a 6 or lower, just a regular degular, someone you would marry because you couldn't get the one. It's okay. It's all right. I was a broadcast journalism major. I know what they're giving. Some of them are fine, but those ones are normally, I won't go there. But back to Tracy Light Mail Shore. They have to give, oh, I don't even know what this movie is, but I need to make up something on the fly. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's just start with whoever or whatever order I did. Now, not Cameron Diaz, Venus, because you could have told me this is Cameron Diaz. You could have. That's Cameron Diaz. Same shape. You saw something about Mary. You know I'm not lying. Listen, before she left Hollywood. Okay, hold on. What did I just drop? Oh, excuse me. I'll drop something here. Before she left Hollywood, Cameron Diaz apparently was in The Godmother 3. She's back. I thought she did fine. She did decent. I was like, oh, okay, this is it's a really choppy edit right now. We're just gonna get little bits that we can, but at least I knew what she was trying to sell. Now, I love Amy Yonce Chanel. But I was like, okay, sister, hold on. What? I was like, what movie is she selling? The finger waves are give her. Bitch, that hair is laid down. Do you hear me? She's so stupid and funny to me. Like when she's trying to be funny, she goes like this full extra, and I just can't help but laugh. Raging Black Girl. Come on for the screen there. I literally just finished this episode and I came here to see if you did the review for it in your life. Yep, you caught me right at the beginning here. You're gonna get the full story. Near enough. Visually, I enjoyed the presentation outside of the breast testicle uncircumcised scrotum moment here. Y'all know how I feel about that when it bunches up top and it gives like a turtleneck for that kind of turtle. I said, okay, I don't know if she could even see. I was like, bitch, what's happening here? Oh, denim. I love you, darling. Oh, denim. Oh, denim. And that's not me coming for your voice. I saw your tweet. Relax. I enjoy your character. I enjoy you as a person. Just recognize that you do have a vocal fry that's on 20 times the level of anybody I've ever heard in life. So yeah, people are talking about it, right? But poor baby. I wanted her to do so well. That's right. They're in drag, out of drag. He in drag her. Keep it cute, Matt. Baby looked at the poster, back to Tracy, and it's and I was like, oh, god damn it. Like that's where I was. Like, honestly, oh, if Denim just got out of whatever they're feeling, that sort of angst and anxiety that they have or whatever, I put this on so much. They would be fine. Like they would really clear this through this competition because they're very likable and you can tell the judges love them. But there's that little bit of just a little, unsureness that hits them a little too much sometimes. And I want them to get out of that headspace, especially in these moments that are very little, that will be bigger later for them. You know what I mean? Where it's going to be like, well, when you froze at this moment, and remember when this happened, you don't want them to do that. Woo! Woo! Listen, hey. Now, I wasn't expecting to see John Goodman do Liza Minnelli today, but I'm okay with that because at least it's not Roseanne doing Liza Minnelli. Remind yourself, everyone watches The Conners, not Roseanne. Hey. Looking like a canceled YouTuber. Go off, girl. No, listen, I was like, oh no, it couldn't be me. I love you, Luna. Let me tell you how this made me cackle so bad. Luna got up here and thought she was promoting a Tyler Perry movie. I swear to God, that is Quad from Married to Medicine telling us that we are about to get the black experience in this black ass movie with these black people with all the black. I was crying laughing at this because I thought that was so good, but it was also like, are you promoting a Tyler Perry movie? It doesn't like, what is this experience? It's going to be the black experience. This is going to be. I said, did Kelsey Grammer write this script for girlfriends? I said, I loved it though. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought it was so funny. Like, I really did. I thought it was so funny, but I was also like, you would think the movie was like for color girls, how she was talking about it. Like, we're about to see someone drop their kids from a 6-story building. Promoting the Oval. I cackled. I did. I loved it. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. She said this is about to be the black experience, and it's very much telling of our story and generations. This is the Godmother 3. That's Robert, thank you for the commentary. I hope the producers watch this episode and stop the improv mini challenges because these girls don't seem to be in their element. Maybe I would just encourage those who are going to come on the show that know they got casted to quickly find one of their friends who's an actor to run through improv moments with them and get them comfortable. Or like if they're going to audition, for example, I just signed up for sewing classes. Next on my agenda is to go to an improv class. I'm already good at improv, but I can always get better. I can always be quicker and improve certain elements, right? So I'm thinking ahead of that. And I think just in general, all of them should have done something prior to this to where it's like, okay, bitch, I'm about to be on this show. They're going to be throwing whatever at me, everything, anything at me. I got to be ready. That's all. So I get again, also when you get there, it's different. I've talked to so many of these queens before, firsthand, out of drag, in drag. You know what I'm talking about. You see, I'm going to brunch this Sunday, right? It's always different when you get there. And then also we're watching an edited program. So we may not get all the funniest moments that they present. We may not get the things that could have caused the chuckle because they need to make this look a little different. So at the same time, we like the reality of reality TV. It's so not. It's so not. But, we enjoy it for how they present it to us, right? But I still stand on my, y'all better get into these classes before you go. Bitch, if I ever get that call, I will be ready. I won't even have spent thousands of dollars because I'm trying to get these sewing classes. I'm like, I want to make things. I want to be able to put this. They asked me to do something. I want to take less than 30 minutes to make a succo. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoop, 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 boom. I want to get to Raja O'Hara's level of creativity. That kind of quick. Like, even Bianca Del Rio, pull that into the category, baby. That's years in there, right? You want to have some of those skills ready to go. Like, quick fire. But no, I was, I don't know, when it was promoting the movie, I just knew would have been a Friday night special. I'm telling you. I really like her, but I'm watching somebody do one of the cardinal sins of Drag Race. It never works. It always hurts. They're always out the door first, second, or third. It is this, whenever you're put in a situation where it's like you need to be quick and on the fly and you don't know what to do and you're lost for words and you giggle and it's, I'm sorry, like completely broke the whole moment. I was so mad for her because I'm like, girl, like they're not going to edit that out. I'm telling you now because this is your edit to go home now, right? Bitch, they have probably cut those moments before with people who have laughed in a situation. No, they were going to keep that in because it's not the first time it's happened. So it's now it needs to be presented and shown this way. And so even if you had a good coming back, we weren't going to catch it. This outfit is horrible. It's I hate it. So I know it's quick drag, but man, it looks like they're going to court. Like, it looks like they're going to court, and this is the I'm innocent look. You know what I'm saying? Because they're on trial for some shit. I can't do it. Poor thing. I do like the girlfriend experience. I just don't think this has been a great experience for them. Like it. Oh my god, how are we not talking about Kiki's look? Kiki looked so good during this. I was like, oh my god. I said, this is Kiki's quick drag. I think when it came to Denim and the girlfriend experience and a couple of other people that had issues with this challenge, this mini challenge, like you thought about it too hard. You kind of thought about it too hard. Like improv, make it entertaining, right? Like you want to like do whatever you want to do, right? Like, what do you think is funny? Okay, then do that. What do you think is funny? Do that with the movie. Like, piece of cake, you're sitting here and we're promoting The Godmother 3. Can you tell us about the film? The film, it's the third one. It's the trilogy. Yeah, long. Long. You know, the first movie, 90 minutes. The second movie, 2 hours. The third, watch this. Watch this, Tracy. You're not ready for it. 3 hours, bitch. That's right. There's even an intermission because girls got to go to the bathroom. Well, tell us about the movie. The movie? like we can get into like you can throw it off. You could do something stupid like that. It's about a woman. Yes, the godmother. Yes. Yes, mother, God. Yes, godmother. Yes. And you know what she did? I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I can't tell you. You have to see the movie. It's the godmother. Like that. Don't think too hard. That's all I ask. And I know it's again. I'm not even talking to Luna in this moment. I'm sorry, Luna. I got your picture up. I'm so sorry, but like it's just you're given the prompt. Okay, now be an ass. Be an ass, and that's what Melinda did. Be an ass. Don't think too difficult. Don't. Well, it's about these group of people. No, you're not ready for that. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. So then make up something different. Do you remember that movie? What? Somewhat Scratch Face? Yeah. This is a sequel off of that. Because reminder, Robert, great point. Godfather. So that would be me going, do you know that movie Barely Scratch Face? You know, it was based off of that movie called something with an S. I don't know. No, it's Barely Scratch Face. We're ladies over here. We do a little pause. But see, take it into a story and do something extra and drive someone there. You want someone to lose their mind on the way with you. So that way you can giggle over the foolishness together. So I wish them well, and I wish anybody this in their future when it comes to the show, as a viewer, as a watcher, as someone who understands that portion of the craft when it comes to improv. Please take a class and also stop taking it so seriously. Have fun. Like they tell you, have fun. Like, oh, okay. So, and if you don't do well, then like you just say, well, I had fun. Like that way, it's not going to eat at you, and then you think, "Oh, I'm not funny forever." It's like, no, you had fun. They didn't receive it, so we can move to the next direction and try something different. One. Let's see, girl, come on, this wig is everything. Ooh, but listen, I thought Aurora was good. I thought Aurora was low key going to win this one, especially when they turned directly to the camera and was like, it's this. And I said, okay, this is the angst I'm looking for. This is the moment. This is that. But my God in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, thine earth that is in heaven. Melinda, I was kind of gagged. This was quick drag because I was kind of like, This is the same base that we always. Well, listen, God bless her. I like Melinda. I don't like her makeup. I just can't. I can't do it today. It's like I'm looking at like Brett Michaels on Rock of Love season 16. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Can't do it. She makes me laugh though, and I love her sense of humor. When she fell flat to the floor, I think that's the best her face has ever looked on this season so far. But she ends up winning. Woo! She ends up winning this mini challenge. We were gonna have to. I don't want to hurt y'all anymore. Okay, shy. Tracy tells them that their maxi challenge is the Oh-She-Gaggin music festival, where they're going to need to split into two girl groups so they can perform two different songs that are low-key the same with different levels of what is this, what's happening, what's going on here. 130 plus people in the room. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become with this Rant Pack family. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a tip in my jar. You'll see Emrika in the live chat with that information with PayPal.me for social rants. Catch up with the rants. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you for being here. Listen, maybe she wants to look casket sharp. I'm assuming Melinda is on maybe she wants to be ready to lay down forever. I don't know, but couldn't be me. I'm like, why is cadaver on your worksheet of looks to give? I don't understand that. It's giving formaldehyde. It's giving fluids have entered your body and organs have been removed. It's weird. Strange. I hope that she sees herself on the season and goes, you know what? I can paint a little bit warmer. I can do a little bit warmer. It's scary. But listen, so we have Team Luna, because Luna lost, well, not lost, but she won the lip sync last week. So she is a team captain. And then because Melinda Verga or Melinda verge on the edge of ending it face. Okay. Oh my God. It's like, put it down. Like we found that lady underwater after 2 weeks. Okay, listen, I'm telling you, they were searching for the body. Melinda was the team captain of her own team. So they were picking folks. Luna chose Venus, Aurora, and Near Enough, with Denim being last chosen. But Denim didn't want to be on Melinda Verga's team anyways. So, I know she's like last, but it's like, girl, you didn't want to be on that team anyways. You didn't want to be on that team. So you got away with it. Now, I want to say Venus is a Libra, y'all. I clocked this. Mama was in the workroom. I forgot to take a screenshot, but her wrist had the zodiac sign for the Libra. I need to find out if she's an October or September Libra. Not to say that there's a difference. There's a total difference. But we're all still in the Libra-hood of balance and glory. Baby girl is talking about old and young. I said, now Venus, this has been consistent. She's a shit talker. I do enjoy a little bit of a shit talker, but I'm like, why they gotta be old? What's that? What's that about? What's going on here, Stick? I was like, now hold on. I said, all right, nobody. I know we're not doing this today, but I said, okay, all right. She wanted to throw a little extra in there, read all about it. Let's go. Let's go. Now, if we didn't know this was a quick drag challenge, man. Ow! God, it looks it's like a roller coaster of God, Kiki looks the best out of everybody, but yeah. Listen, so Melinda chose Kiki, Kit and Caboodle, the Girlfriend Experience, and Amy Yonce Chanel. Both of them picked their groups based off of who they thought was going to be more cohesive in terms of talent or say the look department, right? Okay. So they're then told that their special guest this week is going to be helping them with their tracks, and they must sit down and, of course, create their lyrics and then, get this team together and all that kind of jazz. Melinda is definitely in charge of the girls. I'm going to have so many questions when we get to this runway, how you were motherfucking safe. And please forgive me for swearing like that on you, Melinlin. But Miss Daverga, I don't know how the fuck you were safe this week as a team captain, when the entirety of your whole group, your entire group was in the, honey, I'm gagged. I was like, what? Now, how you end up with this budget silhouette number, this Temu tease? I said, not a way. And then lifted up your visor and showed crust given. Crustable sandwich. Nope. I was gagged. I said, so we're not going to hold her accountable? Got it. Okay, bet. Craziness. You talking to all these other bitches, you could do the same for the. I said, no. No. Now, this group was a little bit more, I'll be real. Luna also brings a calm energy, that very stoic nature to themselves. So she can allow the group to also speak, but also still maintain control here. I think a lot of them also had experience, like Aurora's a dancer, Venus is an entertainer, Near Enough knows how to paint, and has been near enough to the bottom sometimes. Just saying, looks like. And then, of course, Denim's a free spirit. So they can work around a lot of this, energy. It was like, okay, like there's something to be given with this group. You would have thought maybe this one would have had trouble. No, I think we were all pretty much on the money with realizing how this was kind of go. I mean, you could see who the captains were. Oops. Is it Rev? I'm looking at the on top of my E. It's Rev, right? I'm trying to make sure. Not Reeve. This can't be Reeve. Is it Reeve? No, I think it's Rev. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Rev. Okay. That's why I was like, oh, I don't remember. I remember, I think, one of her songs that I know. No shade. I'm not familiar with her completely, but I remember a song that I liked when I heard it on the club many moons ago. Come on, Emroika's got the Wikipedia up. In case y'all wondered who it is. She's gorgeous. I like her energy. I am not at all going to sit here and go through this. I'm not. I refuse. I won't. None of it. We don't even have to go through it, because y'all, it's a lot of everybody's tone deaf. Like, no, we don't have to do all that. You're going to help these babies out when we get right on over to production. Let's get into the choreography moment here. I would have thought the velour tracksuit girls, or it's Wednesday in Mean Girls world, everybody wears pink, except for Denim. Everybody got pink on here. I even see a pink heel on Venus. Denim just got put in the group, so they're having lunch for the first time, and they'll had to tell her that pink is the color on Wednesdays. But listen, I at first was like, I don't know where this is going to go. This is why I chose this picture. They look like they're all constipated and they're waiting for the bathroom. Like it's unfortunately one stall in this bar. Oh, terrible. Denim is definitely Katie Harris. If this was Mean Girls, this is definitely that moment of they just got invited to the table and now they've gone over the rules of how they have to dress. Very that. But they weren't overcomplicating the choreography. Did you notice that difference? They're dancers there. It wasn't overcomplicated. That way, there's little chances for mess ups. I said, oh. Which is a smart thing to do, because you're working with the people who you have in your group. It was simple. It was effective. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't anything like that. Now, Denim did have a little trouble pulling it together, but they're a slow learner, but still a learner. So props to you, Denim, because I didn't see you mess up. Really, I didn't see you mess up during the challenge. So I was like, okay, you were definitely not hitting it like the rest of the gals, but you were definitely in sync compared to this group. Now, Melinda got up here, y'all. And she said, bam, bam, we're going to do this. Bam, we're going to go through this here. I want to see what y'all can give me. Let's go. I said, uh-oh, baby girl's on TV. She want to give. She want to give. Here we go. Bam. I said, she's going to make these hoes point the whole time. I said, it's about to be the Pointer Sisters. Now, she's going through everybody's with the choreography here. And I thought it was interesting how once everybody was done doing whatever, she's like, oh, okay, well, it's going to be the girlfriend experience and Kiki Ko in the front because they were giving me the most that I needed right now. Yes, everybody definitely pointing to her. She ain't no diva. I'm telling you. Everyone pointing at Melinda. Then girlfriend actually doesn't know what's happening. She's not good with choreography. I was like, sister, had to make some changes here and that and the other. You know, mama was a little bit worked up, but also the choreography, I'm not going to say was hard, not for me as a dancer, but it could be considered a little bit all over the place. I'll be very real with you. It was interesting to watch this. Kitten Kabuto looked tired. No shade, Kitten. I love you, sister, but it looked like you were out of breath by the second bar. It was like, oh, okay. Girlfriend was like, I don't know what's happening here at this point. Amy did the best job out of all of them, even better than the captain of this group. To be very clear, girlfriend should have been in the back at a deep field, okay? Outfield, honey, for the baseball references. 150 plus in here. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Let's continue on. They have a conversation about relationships that my single ass can't relate to. I was like, oh, everybody's getting married or is already married or engaged. I will say near enough. I was like, oh, they okay. They're hot. That couple, I was like, oh, I could see it. They gave me OnlyFans tease. No shade, Nira. Y'all low key. I was like, what page y'all got? Oh, it was nice to hear Denim's story with their partner, and they were married in May, which is really beautiful. Then, of course, Kid and Caboodle, 6-year relationship. Everybody else that was sharing. Then, Amy's like, bitch, I got divorced. So I am single. I am ready to mingle. What's up? Amy's not getting her flowers from the cast, I feel. I don't think they take her seriously, and I think they need to take her seriously. And I like Amy a lot. Amy hasn't missed on the runway either. She has not missed once. Not one time. These glasses were a little small. I'm going to talk about that, but the look was giving. Giving. Yeah, I'm a fan of Amy. Mm-hmm. I hope Amy clapped back at Nira and Untucked. I don't know. Listen. A lot of y'all, I'm seeing in the comment section where y'all talking about Nira had some words for Amy, this, that, and the other, da 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 da. I mean, that's also the same person that told her she couldn't be in the pretty girl corner. It's only 3 of us. Yeah, it's the pretty girl corner. So I don't think Nira actually sees it for Amy either. And I'm just going to be honest, or at least maybe during this time frame. Like later on after the season, it could be, a whole nother story, but I've clocked it. I've been paying attention. Trust. I'm just like, oh, she wants to. She's a talker. She's a talker. She's a little. I'm a little. I have an opinion about everybody. Kind of ass. It's like, okay, but you're also just giving face so far. It hasn't been not one severe look. But pop off. So honestly, thank you for the super chat. Me and you made the same face, Maddie, when that first group came out. Girl, Fozzie, did you see my reaction on Patreon? Ooh. I couldn't help but it smelled like poo. I was like, oh no, this is bad. Dame Orgasma, good night. I'm worried for this cast for any non-look challenge. Thank you for the super chat, Dame. I'm afraid that there are going to be girls who have looks that go home too soon, and then we're left with like, oh, okay, what is this about to be? I don't know. Cole, that's where I'm at. Near is a talker. She's a talker. You know how some people are. Just I'm going to tell you about everybody. I'm not giving nothing. It's like, oh, okay, but you haven't been doing well either. You know what I mean? But you talking with girls who have been in the top, but that's not the same. You can be friends with people who have actually won challenges, but you need to win, man. It's possible that Nira may come through in enough time. Wow. We ran there. I'm sorry. Listen, let's go ahead and get to the judges. Tracy Melshore and Brad Greenesky here. Lime Greenesky. But Brooklyn, go ahead and piece us though. Ooh, I like this look. I was entertained. Let me get up my chat so we can go ahead and get these polls going here. Let's get a poll going. Because it's time to talk about these groups. These people trying to tell us that their music sounds so good, and it does not. How many? We got 158 up in here. How y'all doing today? Happy Saturday to you. Let's see here. I'm going to be messy, but I'm not going to be messy because we all have these questions now. These are my questions for you. That did not rhyme at all. First of all, I'm going to talk about these names of these groups in a second here. I just want to know who you thought was the best group, the Vixens or the Love Bugs. Shout out to terrible names. But yeah, I thought Brooklyn was kind of eating here. I enjoyed it. Brooklyn Pete. I was like, Bye, Anastasia. Love you. See you later. Yeah, Brooklyn, the wig was wigging. Cheekbones were boning. Marrow. Structure. Depth. Superhero. Superman. Woman. Chin. Ronda Rousey crying. It's wonderful. Go on, girl. Brad Meshkreski. Nope, that didn't work. Terrible, Maddie. But no, Brad looks great. Tracy looks good. Sometimes I do feel like they're reading from a script. I'm not gonna lie. I can't hold that any longer. There are some times when they're talking and they're enunciating so dot 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 dot. I'm like, oh, okay. Are y'all reading off of something? No, I know they're not. I'm sure they're not. Just sometimes they sound scripted. And I think that's Tracy's background, just being a presenter and also like host and this, that, and the other. That comes her the way she speaks it just it does not flow. It does not flow. Her and Brad, like there we go. Brad Gurmeshki. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. There, that's what I was looking for. I think that's why we like people like T.S. Madison and other folks that get on the show and they sort of just are just talking to us and we kind of it's like, yeah, like that's what you sound like. You're not trying to do something else, but it's okay. I love Tracy. I think she's beautiful. Brad's cool too. I just sometimes when they're speaking, it is a little bit like, your drag is amazing. I love what you did with this dress. It is like so gorgeous. And then Brooklyn, Brad, what did you just say something? Did I just say something? You did just say, ooh, I know. But back to this look. It is like, wow. Like, and then Tracy, it's like almost the same, like just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's why I assume, oh, Are y'all reading off of something? Maybe you wrote notes down. They put it into like a good form. I don't know, but they're fine. Great people. Love them all to death. Good job. Good job. What the fuck? Who am I? Like I'm someone's boss. Good job. What the I just realized how ludicrous I sounded right there. I apologize. Good job. What the Tim and Eric awesome show moment right there. Boo. Rev, she's gorgeous. She really is gorgeous. I was like, okay, go on, sister. It's giving. It's giving. It's giving. I enjoyed this. Let's talk about the groups, shall we? I only need one photo. Who needs multiple pictures to have this conversation? We don't need it. Who was the best of the group? Amy, Yonsei, Chanel. And end. And end. Cut. End it. That's it. I figured I would do y'all a favor and have this shot be given since we only need to see 4 faces, right? Since we're already going to have ourselves a little bit of a time getting through this later, right? Amy was the best. End of story. That's it. No shade. Kit and Caboodle, it was a little off. You missed some of your words. And then there were moments where it was like, okay, I'm just going to walk away over here. It was like, Kiki Ko, I love you, sister. Missed some of the words. I clocked that. I wanted a different wig for this moment, but maybe that's what you got. The outfit, though, giving. The outfit's everything. The wig would be good on something else. There was just a little missed. It was a couple of little missed moments here. Girlfriend experience, the volume was at a 3. Everyone needed it at a 10, at an 8, a 9, a 7 even. It was at a volume of 3. I like their lyrics, though. I did enjoy Girlfriend Experience's lyrics. I was like, okay, this is cool. I enjoyed that. But it was a lot of this and words like that, and everybody was talking about it doing like that, and this is the song, and this is how it goes, and da-da-da. That's how it sounded until we got to Amy. I am the best, but I'm not the one. But this girl does, and everyone's son, and I know this and that girl. Yes, we're gonna plus. It was like, okay, this is a lot to take in for heartbreak. Make you wanna heartbreak. Yeah, I was like, this is such a small, minute little moment. Heartbreak. Like, why not tear it? Why not it be a bigger gesture than that, Malin, since you wanted to do this choreography? Heartbreak. This gives me, we're setting a timer for some food we got on the oven, and we don't want to use the oven, timer, because that's going to turn the oven off, and we might need to bake it for a little bit longer. For the babies that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Rubik's Cube. I'm getting frustrated, trying to match the colors, all white. Like, what? Like, no. Because it was the same song, but it was just different elements with it. Like, Heartbeat had a little bit of a different take to it versus Heartbreak, but it was the same sort of ha, 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 ha. It was the same sort of cadence. It was crap. Okay, wild card, please and thank you for saying this, and I'm so glad. I almost forgot. Please get me back together, baby, because I want to get in. Hold on, I have to see my energy bill is ready, and y'all don't even understand. 2 months ago, my energy bill, because of that heat wave in Houston, was like $350. I have to see what it is now, because everything's gone back to normal, and I must do this while I'm on camera. I want my fucking reaction to this. What is my bill? Because y'all hoes been trying to bankrupt me. Tell me it needs to be something normal. It better be something normal. My AC ain't even been on. Tell me it's something normal. I will receive it. $125. Holy moly. I don't even know how to act. That's literally $210 less than my last. Yeah, when Houston had that heat wave, like, the AC units were running non-stop out here. They even had a heat advisory where we had to have the AC on cool at 78 degrees because that's how hot it was outside. Right. That was broken, but remember, DW, when they fixed it, it still was like 280, 270. It was very high. And normal bill is like that, like $90 to 120. Because I'm on the internet all the time. You know what I mean? So see, now, Debbie, that sounds like a light bill in 1999 for me. That's a lovely bill. I would love that bill. But yeah, 120 something for me is a huge win. I love the winter season. All you gotta do is open your patio door and your windows and just let that cool air push on through. Sorry, I've been doing good, Daddy. I've been doing good. Thanks for tuning in. 170 plus. We're talking about Canada's Drag Race. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rampack family. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. You'll see that in the live chat here. Shout out to all the live chatters today, the live Rant Pack members. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all down. Again, the Vixens were Poots McKenzie for me. It's not, I couldn't get into it. It was all kind of a mess. Not everybody had the choreography was apparently too complicated. Amy was the best out the group. T. Now the Love Bugs, that's a different story. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. At first, I didn't know how I was going to take Luna singing into the rap because I was like, what is happening here? But it actually really worked together once it all happened in the song, once it was mixed with the group. I was like, this actually really worked really nice. I thought Luna did a good job. Boom. Near enough was good. You were near enough. Not Thick Lemon wasn't giving lemon rapstress tease, but she was definitely near enough. Her outfit was actually very, very cute. Very cute. And Mama is muggy always. Near enough smug's always there for me. But yeah, I thought it was okay. I was like, okay, nice. Then we have Denim, who I thought it was a very cute opener for the song in the way that they came out and tumble rolled. It was very silly. There's a little bit of this vibe of a Cyndi Lauper 80s kind of like moment here, but you know what it looks like? It looks cohesive to me. A gold jacket. Luna's got the gold gloves. Then you have the iridescent sort of skirt moment that reflects off the gold from the stage. It all came together. Then you have Aurora and Venus in the pink. I thought I thought Venus ate. I thought Venus was going to take it till Aurora did her verse. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, I said, okay, we have a group here. Aurora, very good lyrics. It was quick. It was not it wasn't like overly complicated. It wasn't like, a whole bunch of words just being thrown into a song. I thought that Venus and Aurora did the best of this group personally. As far as the lyrics are concerned, as far as just even performance wise, I thought Denim was great too. But yeah, I would say this was the group. Did you like that wig on Venus? Absolutely not. But I enjoyed the full cohesion of all of this together. Hated that wig, but I did enjoy this group. I did. Hated it. See, Dame, I could have just left. You see, I almost let that go. You had to ask me a question. I burned it. But like, other than that, it's a great group. I loved it. I thought I was here for it. Some people's lace wasn't down, but that's all right. This is why we take these wide shots. There you go. I am now fully happy that they're using I bring the beat, commence, shake, down. Yeah, I'm very happy they're using this song. It actually fits very well with this group. It fits very well with the group. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, we could have used other songs that I like a little bit more, but now I'm starting to vibe into hearing it each and every week, right? Category is Sunglasses at Night. So everybody went to the Renaissance concert or was getting prepared to go to the Renaissance concert, or y'all all have the same pair of glasses? Because I saw the same pair of glasses multiple times on this bitch. And I was like, I know that shit. I was like, I know what that is. Like I put this on God. If you go see the movie or you've been to the, you know what glasses I'm talking about. And I saw Kate and Caboodle have them on. I was like, oh my God. I said, oh my God, here we go. I don't know. Hi, Mamu. Hi, Bubby. I didn't know you were underneath me. Did I step on you? Oh, hi, Baba. Thank you. Do you want to come up here and say hi? Do you want to come up here and say hi? Ugh. Oh, come here, my fluffy monster. You want to tell these people how you've been keeping me up at night? You want to tell these people how you've been keeping me up at night? Oh, is that what you want to do, Bubby? Oh my goodness. Oh God, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to get him a sibling very soon. He is crying. Every time that cat that used to come by doesn't come by, he gets so upset and he goes back and forth from my bedroom window to the patio. And he's like, where is he? He calls for him and shit. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get you a Bubba. I'm gonna have to get you a buddy. I love you. I love you. Okay. Yeah, he's a little needy son of a bitch. He is. Hold on, let's end this poll now, shall we? Let's go ahead and end it. It looks like the love bugs have won this round here. Where are we at? Can I see it pop up? Come on, YouTube. There it goes. 74% said the love bugs, 25% said the vixens. We'll just say that 75% the love bugs. The love bugs win this for the live chat. Time to get into the looks here, and we'll go in order. You're giving me don't let you down, and I want to let you down so I can start typing. I want to let you down so I can start typing, but here you go. Hold on. Who is the first on the menu here? We have Aurora Matrix. I want to hear what y'all have to give Miss Aurora Matrix. I'm going to tell you that I like this outfit personally, but we're going to see, is it giving? Just fine. I'm going to put the poll up, y'all. Or is it a chop? And this will be the same for each and every queen that we go through here. Let's talk about Aurora Matrix runway look. That poll is posted. We'll keep it up for just a second. Category is sunglasses at night. I'm here for this, actually. I wouldn't have said sunglasses. I would say mask. But I liked the look, if that makes sense. Like, I like the look. What is this? Dior Schiaparelli, I think, is what she posted online. I definitely see the Dior all through this and the Schiaparelli. But to me, come on, like, I think it's cute. Literally, the mask it's giving with the straps that are attached to the glasses. I think that's kind of hot. But I'm gonna, in Aurora, no shade, I'm gonna give this a just fine because I think it looks good. But I'm not going to say that this is sunglasses tease. Unless there was something there. It's giving a little more mask energy, but I think it's still a very hot look. It's a very hot look. And you had a good run today. It was a good episode for everybody. I was just like, I don't see glasses. It's not sunglasses. It's a mask. It's a mask. It's a mask. But to me, it's just fine because I think it looks hot. I'm like, okay, it's a good look. I'm not going to knock it. I can't chop it. I chop it because it's not the category, but I'm giving it a giving for the look itself. I think it's cute, but This would have docked the win for her for me. I wasn't shocked she won, but I was also like, okay, like, yeah, she deserves it because it was a good run for the challenge. She did very good in the challenge. I didn't see sunglasses, but I thought the dress was still hot. You just want me to just scratch you and just scratch you. You just want me to scratch you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Where are we at here with this poll so far? So, 42% say giving, 52% say just fine, 7% chop it. It's a good look. It's a good look. I like the look. I really do. I don't see sunglasses, but I like the look. I think it's fire. I got the sweet spot. I got the sweet spot. I got the sweet spot. Ooh. I think Amy could have taken it. Between her and Aurora, for me, was the clear decision. I was like, okay, it's between those two because Aurora's verse 8, and she was great in the performance. The outfit was great. It was a good look. I just didn't see sunglasses. Now, Amy had sunglasses. Amy has sunglasses. And she was also basically the only one on her team that kind of peed. Very that. Just fine. I think we'll end it there. 51% said just fine. 42% said giving, and a 6% chop. So we're giving it just fine, but giving was really much holding it together too. So we're on the fence here in reference for how this should go. You want me to put you down now? Okay, I'm gonna put you down. Hold on. I love you. I'm gonna see you later. Okay. There you go, Bobby. Ooh, all of that hair on my face. Oh. Oh, she goes, sorry. Oh my God. I love him so much, but sometimes when we after our little sessions, I'm like, get this off my face. I can feel it on me. Can't. Okay, so all right. Thank you for tuning in. I liked it. I thought it was a good look. I just did sunglasses, no. But mask, yes, it was a great mask. Next up is Luna Dubois. Let's go ahead and see what it's giving for y'all in the chat. We're going to go ahead and start this poll for Miss Luna Dubois. What are we giving Luna here? Is Luna giving? She eating the runway, serving the runway. Is it just fine? It's good, but we could do some things different. Or are we chopping it? I don't like it. What y'all think? Hold on, sister. Now, this baby is so muggy-wuggy to me. I love her face. I think her face looks great. The lip was giving too. Lashes were right. The face was, I enjoyed her face with the glasses off. I think the dress was nice. It's not for me, but I think it looks good. It's okay. Like, I'm not thrown off by this. For me, it's just fine. I'm with Emroika here in my chat. Where you at, baby? I wish the glasses were like obnoxious. I wanted them to be just redonkulous a little bit. I kind of wanted people to do more with the glasses versus some people. It felt like they bought these glasses at one of the mall kiosk and then just bedazzled the fuck or did something with them versus like gave me like humongous. I wanted humongous. I wanted almost obnoxious tease. So I think her face gives. I think the look itself, it's nice. Not for me, but I think it's nice. I just wish it was a little bit extra. So it's just fine for me. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Let's check out the live chat right now. Let me read some of y'all commentary here. Just fine for me. Didn't care for the collar thing. It felt like an afterthought. I either needed to be really obnoxious or extremely sleek. So here's the thing, M with this part, like an afterthought. I don't think that this dress doesn't seem like it's for this cat. Well, again, a lot of people's outfits don't seem like it's for the category because it's really supposed to be focusing on the glasses, but the outfit needs to, you know, go with said glasses, right? So it's kind of hard when we say it as an afterthought because it would really have to focus on the glasses theme for us to, you know, think differently here. I still think it's fine. I think it's good. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. It's really not. I wish she had like a bob. I mean, you wanted more hair. You didn't want the pixie cut on it. She had a collar in the back. I don't think that bob would have worked. It would have been too busy. I think she was fine with the pics. I'm going to say this too about Luna. This bitch can walk. I enjoy her little see you next Tuesday walk. She gives very rich upper class Black woman energy. Very Republican Black woman. And that's not shade to you, Luna. That's a positive thing in terms of, oh, she got money. Her husband's name is David. Like, she walks like she has money. Woo! I fucking love it, especially when she gets her little pivot step and she shifts in real quick. Like, you see me? Okay, bye. It's a little. Let's go ahead and wrap this poll up and get on with it here today. We're giving this the majority of just fine with the Luna. Luna Dubois. Come on, can I get the numbers? Can I get the numbers? Not her giving Omarosa. Listen, that's how Omarosa used to walk till she looked like she eat more butter than bread. But you know, pop off wearing them hot red pants, trying to be nasty to Tanisha. We'll never forgive her. 58% just fine, 27% had a chop, and 13% giving here. We're a little mixed bag of nuts when it comes to this one, but I still think that for what it's worth, she was fine this week and she did a good job in the challenge. There is still cat hair on my cheek. Near Enough and Kitten Caboodle will have the same pair of shades on, and you're trying to talk about somebody? Remember that conversation when I said everybody got the Renaissance? Oh, papa. Everybody had these shades on for the concert. Everybody. The Amazon ones. You know. I thought this was Joss from Now That's TV. I thought this was Joss from Deja Vu, last 24 reunion, and she's about to go over there and start hitting on Sydney. Listen, you couldn't tell me that wasn't Joss. You couldn't tell me that ain't Joss right here. You can't tell me that's not Joss. Oh, that's gonna be fun for the girls. I gotta look her up. Oh my God. Listen. I would have liked different things going on with this outfit. I thought where she wanted this to be, it could have been, but it wasn't all the way there. She doesn't have enough body to eat this up the way she wanted to. And that's why it looked a little interesting when I saw it on the runway. I was like, I love the color. I think her face is muggy, wuggy. Down, beat, that red. Ooh, my sister. That's why you had that wet lip, because you knew you weren't gonna have no hair in your face. So you made sure that wet lip was peeing on that stage. It was, mother, but it was, to me, it didn't give the body work that it needed for this dress. So it looked like you had on a dress, but that you weren't wearing a dress. You just had it on. And then when I saw the headpiece wasn't connected to it, it kind of, that separation, it wasn't really doing it for me. So yeah. Hold on, I haven't even put up the poll. I'm just over here talking shit, sounding like somebody. Ooh, and they're on screen. Near Enough. Was it near enough for y'all? Was it giving just fine? Or is it a chop? It's hard for me to chop stuff lately unless it, was things we've seen before. I can't chop it. It's just fine for me. There are elements there that I like. If there are also positives, I'm not really gonna chop things. If it's all together like a boot, then I'm gonna boot it, right? Because the mug is giving. The color purple is there. The fabric looks lovely. What would I do for this runway? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you what I would have done for this runway because I was thinking about this last night. So, y'all, who has seen the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? And who knows of Titus Andromedon? Please tell me you know the character. Like you know the character of Titus. You've seen the show. You know what I'm talking about. By me just mentioning the TV show and that character, you should know what I would do. I'd have a pair of obnoxious shades on top of another pair of shades, and I would have came out in that outfit like Titus, but it would have been way more feminized and full on, like giving you like rich mother of the house. And then I would have pretended like they called my name, and I would have turned around and then removed the bigger shades and then had some other shades underneath going, oh, like that would have acted out that entire scene. Like that would have been what I would have done for like sunglasses at night. That's legit. Like I was like, oh, bitch, I know exactly what I would have done. I would have taken that outfit, fully glammed it up, dragged it out, did the full bit or whatever, and then came out with them giant shades and then been like, oh. This is one of my favorite moments from that show, and I would just have to. I'd have to if I found that. I was like, oh, I've got to do that. I've got to do that. Got to do that. That would be my first initial take on it. Another take would probably be to have an entire headpiece made out of sunglasses and just made it like my whole entire head, and then like did this full on like look of where it all's like reflective and shit, and I would look very avant-garde. That would be my other idea. Like no wig, a full headpiece that's a full ball on top of my head, and I would have came out and it had been all shades around. So wherever I turned, it looked like I was looking at you. That'd been the other idea. I was like, that'd be interesting, but I would have wanted to do the acting bit and do a little comedy on stage for this one. I think Nira, no, yeah, I'm probably gonna chop it. I would only chop it only because the face can't carry the outfit, the shoes are lacking, and to me, I wish she had did something different with the look for how she wanted to present it. Because right now the dress is wearing her, not her wearing the dress. So yeah, very that. I would have been the sax player from the Muppets. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and wrap this poll up today. 74 votes are in. Just a reminder, do not send hate to anybody that we're talking about today. These are just opinions. This is just commentary. This does not actually affect their drag. These are all amazing queens and amazing people, so please don't be nasty. Near enough, 50% just, 50% chop. 40% just fine, 9% giving. That's our first chop of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between that do not subscribe to any gender. Continuing on, it's not near enough this time, but we're into denim. I fucking love this. I hear you. I know. Matt, really? Yes. Actually, yeah. Like this kind of piece. It's a raver. You already know what this is. You can smell them from all the way over here. It's giving, I've been at the festival for about 5 days now. Who needs a bath? Very that. But for me, it's the campiness behind this that really just makes me go, oh, thank God. Like, just thank you, denim. Now that was smart. Now that was cool. Now I like that. All right, well, let's pull up the poll. Pull up the poll. Is it giving? Is it just fine, or is it a chop? I'm giving this giving. I actually really liked it. I think the gag when they removed the shades off the wig was just perfect. And I love how the eyes they're very symmetrical. Everybody's aligned. It doesn't look like wonky or like crazy. It looks insane. But it looks perfectly insane, very denim, very interesting. You know, I talked about them feeling like some of their looks are art pieces, and I'm still holding this down, but this gives me comic art. Like, it gives me very, like, full-on animation, interesting tease. Like, this is definitely an NPC character in a video game that you possibly would have to go to, who would totally talk to you like a fucking hippie, but, like, you would find only rare items from them. I like it. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. And that's what I have to say about a lot of their looks is, and I like that. It's very interesting, but not in a bad way. It's like, like, okay, it makes you go, I would never have thought to do that. Or, oh, that's another take on this. Okay. PS1 tees. Very that. Hey, this is one of the dancers in Dance Dance Revolution. You know how there's like multiple ones you can pick? This is one of the dancers. This is like a part of like a DLC pack. It's like the Toe Jam and Earl. I fully believe that Denim lives on in the same universe that Toe Jam and Earl would live in. Like I honestly feel that. Maybe Earthworm Jim, but more so Toe Jam and Earl for those who know the video game reference. Jet Set Radio, that kind of very those games. DDR style, Space Channel 5, you would see them as someone in these kind of situations. I would totally see Denim in DDR. Totally, I know exactly would pick them too. Like very much that. Like, okay, come on now. I like them. I think they're very interesting. I know some people are weird about the voice, which I'm like, people talk about my voice for the majority of my life, so I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody for having this vocal fry. It's really high. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Even though their voice is like literally like that episode of The Simpsons when Bart put all those megaphones together. Testing. But like I like them, so we're not going to focus on that for me. But yeah, Beach Rave in an alternate universe. This is Steven Universe coded too. The color scheme. I'm clicking. Thank you, Stephanie, for knowing that reference. testing. Oh my god, I y'all know I'm a cartoon junkie, so you should know. But yeah, no, I've had my own issues with people talking about my voice, so that's why I'm not like making this a thing, because to me it's like, okay, y'all talk about how I sound. I have people that get in here who troll who are like, oh, he sounds like a total F, because they like gay men who sound, more masculine. So who am I? I'm not about to do this today. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. 75 votes. It's how many? Mamu, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I left it underneath the bowl on purpose. Damn. Here we go. He found his toy, the loud one. Can you pick it up and take it in the bedroom? No. Because once it hits the floor, yeah, I'm talking to you. What? Yeah. Don't do that. Okay, I'm sorry. You do what you want to do. I'm sorry. You're doing just fine. Okay. Wrap it up. 81% said giving, 14% said just fine, 3% gave it a chop. When he finds that loud one, Jesus Christ. Ooh, my nerves are so bad. It is so loud when it rolls across. Okay. I have got to talk about this. First of all, I was gagged. A little bit like, oh. I have many questions. I have many questions. I have many questions. Okay, so like when she turned on the light for the glasses, I was like, okay, peed. I was like, she peed for that. Because I was like, oh, it's Turbinatrix. Okay, work. Okay, this is interesting. Then I saw it with the coat and I was like, ooh, chop. This coat is baked potato. It's not given, it's a little too stiff for me. I didn't know what was going on. I could see the heels from underneath. I hated how it looked from here. Then she removes the jacket and it's a bunch of sunglasses. I then became confused. I became so confused. I was like, okay, so are you selling us shade now, or are you about to take out John Ghana and then like, go from there. The wig gave me a little you know what? Is this now that you're telling me Robot Chicken, I see it more so for Robot Chicken with the eye. It's alive. That when he's like messing with that chicken and turns him into a little robot. Well, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, babe. Hey, babes, I can't be here because I've been on a project, catching up on Drag Race. Haven't seen this yet, but wanted to send you some love. XOX, keep doing you. XOX. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you for the tippy poo, for the super chat. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in today. 186 of you. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Now that you told me Robot Chicken, I like this even more. However, I didn't know if she was going to kill John Gon or if she was going to sell us some sunglasses, I'm so confused. I was a little confused. I think for sunglasses at night, it's cool. I think this is still cool. Not where's Dooley when you need him. Oh, I didn't know this was Dooley's channel. Moving forward here, yeah. I guess my opinion's not really hitting for you today, DW. My apologies. Sorry, everybody, if I'm not doing it for you today. My goodness. Yeah, I personally, that threw me off a tad, but like, what? I'm just saying, like, what? Anywho, so yeah, I thought this was something. I thought it was something. It's something. I think she's selling glasses, maybe shades. I don't know. I always get comments like that in my chat about basically like we don't show up until the panel. So that comment like hit me a little hard. Like, what? It's like, oh, no, I guess I'm terrible. But no, this is for me, I'm gonna say just fine, because I was like, I don't know if this lady is selling some shades. I don't know if this lady is going to assassinate someone. I don't know, but I mean, hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, you're eating yourself or doing something. Yeah. It's cool, DW. I'm gonna see you this weekend. Some people have been very nasty lately, so I'm trying to let a lot go. It's giving. Y'all were kind of split on this. 37% giving, 34% just fine, 27% chop. Y'all were wow. I don't think y'all have ever been this divided on a look ever. Like ever. 37, 34, 27. I'm kind of happy about that though, because that's the first time Venus, you have got my audience fully confused. I love it. We all have mixed feelings though, but she's interesting. So I'm still a fan of the Venus. I just was like, so are you selling something? Or are you gonna? That was just where my point was. Anywho, moving forward here. Amy Yonsei Chanel. Can I tell you the one thing I don't like? Because I love this outfit. But I'm going to tell you one thing I don't like. I think all of this piece. Ooh, the outfit is giving. It is a lot of work and detail. No, it's the shades. They're so small. Like all of that on the outside of them, like all the accoutrements that she designed herself, perfect, lovely, great, amazing, right? Cool. The shades are so small. They look like they're male glasses. And there are, and mind you, I know a lot of people are in, non-binary, in between all that. Don't take it this way. I'm talking about when you go to the eye, get you some shades or you go get glasses. There are ones that are geared specifically towards men for the face reasons, why your face shape, right? And then others that are geared towards women. They're a little bit bigger and a little bit more extra, right? The shades look like they're for men. And then she bedazzled them, and now they're gay shades. But this outfit, the whole bit of it together, it's everything. I was like, oh, ah, ah, ah. Let me get the poll going here. Let me get the poll. Let's see here. Or a chop. I'll be excited to know someone took a screen grab of something I said earlier, trying to get my friends to hate me. Is it giving? Is it just fine? Or is it chop? Why did they think she was in the bottom? Fat Camp, do you really want me to have this conversation? Because you know the girls already hate me already. Do you want me to be honest with you? And why I feel like they think she's in the bottom? Whew. All right. Amy gives classic drag, but amped up. Okay, there are references of fashion in there, but like she gives amped up classic drag, right? I think that some of the girls are looking at her as not elevated like they are with newer reference and things that are very of the pages of Vogue, even though she styles herself extremely well. Two, I think the girls think that there's a language barrier and she's not going to make it. Because you know how she's talking, she's afraid of that, and da 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 da, and then into like when she's talking about her own self, and I see Amy like implement or inputting something of value to the conversation. You notice the people who turn and listen, and you notice the ones that don't. And in my opinion, I see that happen every time. And it may be micro moments, and it may not be something that someone actually notices that they're doing, but it does feel like there are very small moments in little pieces of I don't get her and I don't understand her, and then that's how I feel, versus it being like an actual interest in someone's story. I don't know. I'm not there. But I should be. I think personally, as far as runways go, she's been peeing. Like she's been doing very good every episode. So it's like, and I even feel the same way with Kiki. In a sense, she didn't do well this week, but her runway, honey, her runway, Melinda should have been up there in the bottom three and not Kiki Co. And I'm telling you that right fucking now. For Kiki to have sat on that stage in a bottom position for this week over Ghostface Killer, you got me like no, 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 no fucking way. You had somebody in goddamn stirrups and a whole and fucking got their medical jacket on, about to be in a clinic telling somebody about their T cell count, sitting there trying to tell them no, no, not when this lady looked like she's in a pop-up van for testing people. Girl, boo, I can't do it. So Amy, to me, deserved a top position this week, personally. But like when we get to like The queen that never was, nah, bitch. I was like, nah, and I like her. I think again, I think she's entertaining. But like when we talk about like looks and shit, when we talk about the girls that be putting in like work, girl, are you even cinched in this outfit? Like, looking like Bjork, but no, like none, like no B and J, like it's just orc. But Amy, Beyonce, Chanel, y'all said 70%, 76% giving. I agree. I think this was a fabulous look. I just wish the glasses were not so small and it just looked ginormous on her. But I think the whole look together is fabulous, honey. The green is greening with the gold. I think it's fabulous. But I was here for it. Yeah. I'm just hoping that she's not put in a position where it's going to be, you look great, but it's like, oh no, we're not going to do this again. See what I mean? These motherfuckers are tiny. But the outfit is giving. And look at all of this on top of the glasses. Yes, indeed. Like made them glasses look great. I'm getting nervous for her because I want her to do well. She's good people. She's interesting. The girlfriend experience, I need you to understand, and anybody that wants to make this personal thing with me, because I know how people like to do extra with my fucking ass, and I mean that. I have to block out your breasts, baby. Okay, I'm not losing my channel because of anything. All right, and if y'all feel some kind of way about that, I'm not losing my channel for you. So I'm gonna be very clear with that one. Okay. The category is sunglasses at night. Now, she's lost in the movie The Cell for me. If Jennifer Lopez was never casted for that film, okay, and we were going to get a scene of them being trapped in perpetual torture, this is what I got from that. I also understood the reference for why she chose to go with this bondage into this extreme because of the fetishizing of trans women, this, that, and I was like, okay, completely get that. I'm like, yeah, totally get it. But I want to hear y'all's takes on the outfit itself outside of the message that is being presented, because we can give a message and the message can be received, but do we talk about the outfit after that? Because it's not just the message. Sometimes I always find it interesting when people do that, and it's like, okay, are you saying it's not a good look by telling me this, or are you wanting this to be the main focus of the story here? Because we had one girl from Drag Race Philippines do that often because they knew their looks was not. It's like, what was this? Hold on. I want to make sure I get this baby's name correct. It's like Velma Kelly after Roxy like took over and like it didn't go her way. it got real, like she had to do some things now. I like her and I live for the girlfriend experience. I didn't like this. It didn't read glasses like at all. I never asked for a free ride. Da, 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 da. I only asked you to show me a real good time. Like, you can't tell me she's doing promo for Chromatica. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. Doesn't matter. You had the gun. Doesn't matter. You had the gun. You had the gun. You had the gun. I know what to do. You don't know what to say. Ow! Replay. Ow! Bitch, that song eats. That song eats. Oh, this is 911. I can see 911. I can see this being like a flashing moment, and you see girlfriend's face with this mask. 911. Chromatica was a good album. 1,000 Doves and Replay are my favorite two songs on that album. I cry to 1,000 Doves every time. The message behind it is so like it makes me cry every time. Oh my god, I love it. I love that song so fucking much. I have to listen to it after this. I 1,000 Doves. No, Replay is the best song on the album. And I'm so mad that wasn't a single. I'm like, do you know the visual we could have got from that? Gaga? That dance break would have been nasty. I'm still angry about it. Oh, no, but Patty, we have to wait till I get on there. We have to wait till I get there. Because God forbid, whoever has to go against me to Replay, you're going to get demolished. I'm just going to tell you that now. It's actually on my wheelhouse of piece of cake songs to perform is Replay. When I'm performing more and I'm getting into my gig and I want to go for like these little amateur shows and the little competitions. Oh, bitch, that's gonna be in my wheelhouse. Get ready. That is one. That beat is so nasty. Bam, 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 bam. Like you can do so much to it. Oh, especially that breakdown that psychologically is something I cannot explain. Okay, sorry. That's my favorite part. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. You have the God. Rob. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I love that song. So good, so good, so good. Okay, sorry. Girlfriend, no shade to you. I don't dislike you. I actually live and breathe for you. It's just not my favorite outfit. And it doesn't really give me shades at all. It gives me a different point of view. Or if a bondage episode, this would have really peed. But yeah, it's not for me. And I hate the wig. If it's you versus Lana, did you mean Jeray? I'm like, wait, I thought Lana had a different name. Did she change it? And I know you're not talking about Del. I'm not talking about the coffee hit. Hold on, y'all. My chest is hurting. I know what Lana you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly. She eats, by the way. I was like, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Oh, if she gets on the show, it's going to be a good time. There are a couple of queens I want to see on the show that I see on social media that cut. And I want to see them act up. You know what I mean? So that's one of the folks who I'm hoping one day will get on the show because I want to see how they operate. I wouldn't want to compete on the same season only for the fact that I wouldn't want to have to lip sync against them because then I'm going to have to like break knees and stretch out hamstrings and fuck it up. Because girl, if they put me up against somebody who's also a good lip syncer, I'm like, all I'm going to do is say, okay, girl, whether we win or lose, we're going to put on a show. That would be my whole thing for anybody who I'd have to go against if we're in the bottom two. Can we please just give the people a show? That's all I'm going to say. We have to give them a show. It doesn't even matter. Like, don't get in your head. Fuck me being there. Don't even think about it. Let's give a show. If you see that you can jump over me or do something crazy, fine. If you see you can use me, fine. Let's do it. Like, but just give a show and we'll just go with the flow or for whatever and just nobody do anything great. I would believe we'd be talking. We can't fight on stage. We can't do this, but we can do this. Oh yeah. I would be plotting and planning the whole season with everybody. What are you comfortable with? Can you do that? Okay, girl, if we ever get up there. Because I'm trying to give a show, bitch, whatever. Yeah, I might go home, but we're going to give before we leave this set. Before I walk away, I'm going to be giving that same, you know how y'all were with Marsha and Anitra. It's that kind of energy. I want the girls to fight. So if I ever in that situation, we're going to be fighting. And girlfriend, I did not experience that from you today, unfortunately, baby. I felt the defeatist. Woo! Hold the D and keep the fetus. We're going to end the girlfriend experience poll. The majority of you, 70% chopped it, 17% just fine, and 12 were giving it. This will be the best Melinda has ever looked this season in this one shot. Now, I said, okay, we got a visor moment going here. It's going to be giving all of that. And then she removed it. Why did you remove it? What is happening here? Lace over there. Bent and crunchy. What it, girl? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, I can understand that you were feeling your shit and you was like, I'm going to lift this bitch up and show them my mug is giving, but it hasn't been giving since episode 1. So that's why we were all looking like, what are you doing? Don't remove that. But like, then as you were lifting it up, and Melinda, I'm just telling you as a viewer, this is how it looked like, bitch. Like, hear me out. The moment you pulled it up, we could see, am I lying, y'all? Like, that shit went, and I was like, oh my God, stop pulling it. I don't know if they stopped the edit right there to save her, but like, I watched that shit crumple. I watched it like someone took a newspaper after taking a shit and said, I'm finished reading this. I'm going to put it in the receipt. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Timu silhouette energy, because this is giving me hospital supplies. Why the white, the corset with the black gloves, and it did. Girl, do I even have a poll up? I'm just too busy yelling at this lady. Whoo! Call me a hater. Call me one for this. I don't care. The other ones, no. This one, I will receive it. I will tell you I am. Hell the fuck no. Hell no. Can I vote on this one? Add option. Giving just fine. Chop. Boom. I'm just no. No. Oh my God. No. Not a Silent Hill meme. It's a ooh. Ooh, I love you so. Mark Zimmer, thank you for the super chat. Melinda looking like she about to be sacrificed, made in some Japanese horror game. Fatal Frame. Hello. Listen, on the Switch. You gotta add that, Mark, because we need to make sure the graphics are not in 4K. Because the makeup is clearly in 480 to 360p. Okay. Like it's not for the PlayStation 5. This is not for the PlayStation 5. Okay. It's giving me startup company game. Okay. It's giving me Will Justice, thank you for the super chat. We don't need a poll. It's hi chop. Listen. Deforestation. That's how much of a chop this is for me. Deforestation. Ecological disaster. Global warming. Are we done here? No, because it's too new. Too new. You could Atari would have been better. Ball in a cup. At least I know her ankles ain't gonna roll in this. I have no more words. I have no more words. And I have no more words. None given. Listen, 63 votes. I would like to move forward here. I love my life and I love y'all's too. God bless this baby. God bless her so very much. 73% of you said boo. 17% said chop, just fine, 6%. And 3% said this outfit is giving. 3% of you are trolling. 3% of you are trolling, and I think that is amazing, and I love you for that. I'm here for you in the hospital couture. I'm here for it. Let's get on over to Kitten and Caboodle here. Not Kitten and Caboodle. Kitten Caboodle is next on this menu of what do we think? Was it giving? Is it just fine? Or is it a chop? Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button while you're here. Reminder, don't send hate to anybody that we talk about today. These are just our opinions in this live chat. This is literally not about the nonsense. We're not going to do that today. Mark, thank you for the super chat. I wanted to make sure I put those shoes in the GameCube screen here. Let's go ahead and get to Kitten Caboodle, who I thought was about to serve Judge Dredd for 5 seconds. I said, what is this? What is this? I was typing out the poll. Relax. I was typing out the poll. Okay, so we're going to talk about, oh, you have the same glasses that Near Enough had on. Heated. I know it's heated, but I'm going to say heated. I make my own lyrics up. That's how I eat it. I said, not she reading somebody and y'all was sharing the same clothes. No, the same glasses. Kitty looked good though. Oh no, I'm not chopping this. I Folsom Street, totally got the concept. Dominatrix, it's very much there. The hair is giving Betty Page. Very, very much that. So to me, it was at least the idea was there. Like the sunglasses again were like, but like, okay, like at least I know what this is. I'm not like confused about it. So for me, it's just fine. It's a good look. It's good. I'm not gonna say giving, but it's good. It's good. It's good. She's fun. I really like me some Kitten Caboodle. I almost said Kitten and again. I'm sorry, Kitten. Every time I would be like Kitten and Caboodle. No, but I think personally, I was shocked she was in the bottom this week. To be real with you, I think somebody that was safe could have been also up in this position, low key. But I get it from their group. So yeah, I like her. I hope we don't get like some crazy edit with her. I'm very nervous for Ken Caboodle. Because when you start liking somebody on this show, then they go, it's like, oh, it's Kitten Caboodle, like kitten. Hold on. Let me pull up the name again so you know I'm not just making it up. See, Kitten Caboodle. Oh, Kiki. 2 minutes, Keeks. 2 minutes, Keek. 2 minutes, Keek. Better yet, let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're on the fence here for this one when it comes to giving and just fine. The majority of us like it, and that's where we're gonna leave that at. The majority of us like the look. I'm team Kitten Caboodle, so I get it. I'm team a lot of the girls, to be honest with you. I just want to see some more episodes. I want also some of the Golden Beaver action to really start getting musher. I want it to be messy. I'm ready for somebody to make that decision. I want somebody to say something's fucked up and be like, what? Let us all like make stories up about it. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, let's get to Kiki Ko. I'm sorry, I'm doing the poll now. Chop, yeah. I want to put meh every time. Let's talk about Miss Kiki Ko. I is it bad that I want her to go to the finale just so we can see her runways each and every single week? Like every single week. If I am not able to see her look, I'm going to feel some kind of way. It's My Fair Lady meets Day of the Dead, and I was kind of surprised and shocked with how this one really came together. I know it really doesn't even need a poll. It was the best of the night. No, it was the best of the night. Like no one can't say nothing about it. Best of the night. The hat was fabulous. God, the print that you wouldn't think would even work with this. Oh, it did. When someone can take a print that you wouldn't even put on your bed, that you wouldn't even have for curtains, and make it look really good. It's that. And it's the makeup too. The makeup blending perfectly in with what is. Oh my God. Look at this detailing, girl. If you go home before somebody that don't even know how to blend, I'm going to be pissed off. The anger. Furious Ray. They're going to call me Furioso. Mad Max. Yeah. I think for me it was the bow. But I did. This is high drag. Oh, the bow. I love it. Obnoxious, nasty, big old country. Just use the first 4 letters. Country bow. Wee. Unique. Boom, 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 boom. That's what you are. Giving big bow energy, My Fair Lady. She's the bar. Category Kiki Co. It's closed. That's closed. Category closed. It just looks big. And do you see how it's not all wrinkly like somebody else's bow that fell off of them when they came into the workroom for the first time? Anywho. Judging commenced. Let's get into tops and bottoms and then wrap this conversation up. We're going to go ahead and end that poll. 94% said that it was giving 5, really 6% to wrap the 100% said it was just fine. And not one person chopped it. That's the first time. That's the first time I think I've ever seen. And we're going to have to start keeping these polls in check. That is the first time I have not seen not one chop. I mean, only the pretty girl corner. Only that corner. The shape was near enough to. Oh. All right, listen. So tops and bottoms for this week, we have Aurora Matrix, Denim, and Amy Yonsei Chanel in the top. We have the Girlfriend Experience, Kitten Caboodle, and Kiki Co. Shouldn't have been there. In the bottom. Yeah, Kiki should have been in the back, at least safe. If anything, maybe they just wanted to have a conversation. Ain't no way she should have been sitting up there, and Melinda should not have been giving critiques about the paint, the outfit, the glasses, the wig. I'm gagged. Yeah, I didn't. I think Kiki should have been saved and Melinda should have been the bottom. And they should have had a conversation with her, especially as a group leader and who was doing the choreography and all of that. How do we not see that? In my opinion, how are we not clocking that? You did the choreography. It was shit. You got the group together. It was a mess. You came out in the runway. No, ma'am. That's a lot of negatives. You won the mini challenge. So that kept you safe this week? Mm-mm. And she should have been feeling bad sitting back there. My whole team is up there and I'm sitting back here. Yeah, you should be up there too. You should be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Insanity. So yeah, Aurora Matrix is the winner of this week's episode. Congratulations to Aurora. Those aren't shades, but it's a severe mask, honey. Severe mask. Understated look. She honestly gave a lot for the challenge. She did really good. She did very good for the challenge this week. So I got to give it up for her. Amy could have taken it. Between her and Amy, it was those two for me. I think Denim looked amazing on the runway, but their performance was fine. So I'm here for Aurora getting it. It was either between her and Amy, and that was where I was looking at it. I was like, oh, it's either of those two. Now, the golden beaver is thrown into this. This is not golden. Next year, y'all paint this motherfucker gold, please. We will be just fine if it's gold. It's going to actually look really cool if it's gold. But the golden beaver is in play now, and Aurora Matrix has to choose between 3 of these queens. 3 of them, which is the girlfriend experience, Kitten Caboodle, and Kiki Ko, who to save in this moment. Now, isn't it insane that Kitten Caboodle was in the top just last week and saved the girlfriend experience? And now this week, it's like Groundhog Day. It's, well, not even Groundhog Day, because that would be a repeat. It's the opposite. They're both in the bottom and could potentially have to lip sync against each other. I said, that's kind of crazy. I was like, what? And I mean, I'm here for it. It's like, come on, just tell me what it is what reason for you to stay there. Girlfriend was out of it, y'all. Like, just like, again, it was like this, just very sad. They're not getting their drag. This is how she operates. I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, where you're at, that's it. But they're seeking a different level, and there can't be, well, it's because it's you, we're going to be okay with this. And because that's them. If that's how it worked, then everybody would win the show, unfortunately. It's kind of like I get that that's your shit and you shouldn't change that if that's what you want to give. But guess what? They're asking for something different. And if you don't want to rock, paper, scissors, shoot, then that's fine. That's fine. Y'all think Aurora played safe? What do you think Aurora should have done? Do you think, should I put up that poll? Ooh, yep, new poll. Here we go. If you were Aurora, who would you choose? I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to spell. I'm only using one. I'm not putting everyone's full names in here. Girlfriend, kitten, or no. I meant I meant to put Kiki in there. Well, actually, I should just put it between these two because she saved Kiki anyways. So let's say Kiki's not in this equation. I need to redo the poll with Kiki. I feel like it's missing Kiki in this equation. Hold on, y'all. Let me end that. I need to end this poll real quick. I want to put Kiki in it. Sorry. Disregard this poll. I want to start a new one. Yeah, I'm like, Kiki's got to be in here for this to make sense. You can't just do the two of them. If that wouldn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Okay, add option, not start poll. Thank you. I think maybe my hands didn't want to do 3 Ks because it's Kitten and then Kiki. Maybe it's the, PTSD from that over there. Okay, if you were Aurora, what would you do? If you were Aurora, what would you do? Who would you choose? Who would you choose? Who would you choose? Would you choose girlfriend, How about a kitten poo, or would you keep Kiki? This is choosing to keep. This isn't choosing to go home. It's choosing to keep. So most of y'all say Kiki, kitten, girlfriend. If I'm gonna Aurora talked game and was like, I could just save girlfriend. She's not doing well. Like, I could keep the person who's been the bottom the most. And that way it helps my game in the future, which I'm here for it. It wouldn't be right for me to make Kiki have to lip sync tonight, especially because I would be looking at their outfit like, wow, this is impeccable. There is no way you should even be up for this conversation. There's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. Now, if I'm thinking strategy, somebody who I know is going to be presenting amazing looks, somebody who I know is already favored in the competition, but they may have this stump and it could hurt them later. You pick girlfriend because she's not doing well. I'm not picking girlfriend because she's likable. That'd be stupid. Like, I would only pick her if I knew, okay, she's clearly not doing well in this competition. And her being in the bottom multiple times and being saved, it's not like they're going to give her a pass to win the entire season. I don't see it coming back. But I wouldn't be able to put Kiki. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to. That dress was too fabulous. I'm like, I'll wait to make a big move later. You get nervous because if you miss the shot and then you don't get it again, it's like crap. But I would be trying to play a fair game initially. And then once we get to the midway point, all bets are off. Don't get in the bottom. Oh, I won 2 challenges. That's too damn bad. Oh, I've got 2 in the bank. That's $10,000. You going home with money. You don't need to be here. You've got coins. Some of us haven't won yet. I just won today. I got 5,000. You got 5 more than me. I want to get 100 more than you. You got to go home. Next week is the design challenge, aka Kiki's strongest suit. I mean, we've seen girls who can sew also not give in those challenges too. You also seen people who can't sew win the challenges over people who can sew, Georges. So like, I hear y'all, but I also go, this is a reality television program. They may not know that the design challenge is next week. Like, they're told what episodes are going to be, but they're not told the order of when everything happens. Could be an acting challenge. Y'all know I love Georges. That's my bitch. But you know that lady won in some fabric, a cookie cutter, and a belt. That's it. And Rue was just enamored with that lady. I was like, oh, this reminds me of somebody on UK this past season. Enamored. Couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Like, love her, but maybe we'll see her in another competition soon again where possibly she can make up for that. Who knows? I know I'll be tuning in. Maybe we'll see it again. Maybe we'll see her get another chance to perform and act. Listen, I'd be here to see Georges again on my television screen. I'm sure you would too. Wouldn't you? Oh, goodness, there. I blacked out a little bit. Just maybe. Just maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm done making faces. So listen, Marge Simpson and the rest of them are back here. Aurora's got her conversations going. She's talked to the people she needs to talk to. There's passion in most folks and others. I just felt girlfriend was defeated in this moment. So I was like, Aurora, you do, girl, you are giving. Y'all may say these aren't shades, but mama is serving in this bitch, this bug. Ooh. Hey, Mamu, I know you missed your friend, buddy, but you're gonna have. I'm on camera, baby. You're gonna have to stop that. I love you now. Okay, I can't go to the adoption center and just go pick something up immediately. It's a Saturday. Uh, yeah, she was eating. I don't care. Also, $5,000 and a year's supply of cookies. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Oh, what a great prize. Cookies for a year? Bitch, do you know cookies are amazing? Even sugar-free ones. Walmart, I have to give you some credit. I don't see any sugar-free cookies from the bakery at Kroger's, and I hate that. But when I go to Walmart, there are sugar-free cookies. Oatmeal raisin sugar-free cookies. Y'all, they're so good. I was gagged right away because I'm over here. Y'all know I used to be pre-diabetic and I got myself out of that phase. So I don't want to get back into it. So I've cut like a lot of sugar out of my diets and I've changed a lot of my eating habits. I have days when I like binge, but it's nowhere near like that one YouTuber who literally like monetizing their whole entire diabetes for views and likes here. But anywho, yeah. I found those sugarless cookies. They had multiple ones I could get. I was like, what? But the overrated, woo woo. I was like, oh my goodness. So good. So yeah, like I would be hyped and be wondering, do y'all have sugar-free cookies? And if you do, I'll take every one of them. Just put them in there. Put them in there. Crest Cookies is a super successful queer-owned business. I wonder if they're out here in the States or if it's just in Canada. Let me look. Because we have a lot of different cookie places out here in like Texas alone versus United States. Hold on, Craig's Cookies. Ooh, I saw as soon as I typed it in, it said Toronto. Yep, it's Canada, Toronto. 4. Oh, y'all giving it good view, bitch. 4.3. All right, Google reviews. Ooh, they do look good. Oh, ooh, wait. I'm sorry. Is that a carrot cake cookie I see? That's a possibility. I'm just looking at some random pictures they have at some of their shops. Oh, Pride cookie. That's cute. They have rain. Oh, the cookies look good. 2 for $5.65 plus tax, $3 each, $16.50 for half a dozen. This is a year ago. They got the menus up. Cute. Organic milk, chocolate, or 2%. Oh, a shot of milk. That's funny. Oh, they do. Oh. One of my new favorite things that I never had before, except for the ones that were in like the freezer section, is going to like a bakery or like a cookie place or an ice cream shop, and they have like cookies and they make those ice cream sandwiches with cookies. There is nothing better than ice cream and like a fresh cookies like on top. Oh my god, it is so good. Oh, I had one in LA and it just ooh. I've had crumble cookies before. There's this other one that delivers out here. It's like Anne's or something. Annie's Cookie Place, something like that. They're pretty good. I still like the American Cookie Company, the one you can get in the mall. The ones where you get those cookie cakes. My mom had to, I remember one year, like we were going through like this really tough time in our lives and we were like just everything was taken from us. And my mom couldn't afford a birthday cake for me. So she was like just trying to find like whatever coupon she could get. Tiff's Treats, that's who I was. Thank you, Bake My Bunny. But my mom was trying to find like any way to like help me for my birthday. I was like turning like 16 too, so it was a very traumatic year to be honest. And she ended up getting this coupon for like one of those it was like a hold on, it was one of those cakes that's a cookie and it has like your name. It was like happy birthday Matthew. It was so sweet. And then because again it was a really really tough year, like really tough year. She got me like a Little Caesars pizza and that was my birthday. And then she got me like she got me the DDR mat. She like found it like that was used and shit. It was great. I was so happy. My mom was amazing. Hated that. That was like one of the worst years of my life. And it was just she did everything she could to make me feel good that day. But yeah, those cookie cakes are amazing. American Cookie Company, by the way. They're amazing. They're amazing. Yeah, we had like this really tough year. My dad like had this business, like one of his business investors like stole money from him and it just ruined everything. It was this really traumatic time in our lives and our whole entire lives were uprooted from everything. And It was just a lot to take in. My mom was basically like doing overtime trying to make sure all the kids were okay, because we were all like not understanding at all what was happening. My mom was just keeping us out the loop. We didn't know until we were in our 20s, like the whole story. So my mom did a good job of like making sure the kids were like, y'all, this has nothing to do with you. It's what your father did. You didn't do anything wrong. This is not about you. I was like, okay. It's like we're losing everything. It was insane. So yeah, but sorry if that light little story. I know some people hate that, but whatever. This is my channel. Let's talk about the lip sync, because Kiki Cole was saved. Girlfriend experience versus Kitten Caboodle. Again, Kitten just saved Girlfriend last week, and now they're lip syncing against each other. This is a gag. So the song is called Tongue. As some people were telling me, we could have done a different song. I thought the song was a bop. I wish, I'm going to be real with you, I like the song for portions of the beat. The problem is I wish there were some like dancers that were up there. Like I can imagine Vanity Milan destroying this song, just annihilation, how good it would be. Like, oh, so for me, that was what was missing from this performance, is that my cat is going crazy. Kitten Caboodle was doing a good job. She did a good job for what it was worth. She knew the words. I saw her lip syncing to the song. Her dancing was a little bit at a 5, it was a little light. It was a little light, a little light, a little something, something. But Girlfriend, my poor baby. Mama didn't know the words through half the song. Or maybe she got like, it was too much or something, because she would like she wouldn't know it, and then she just would smile like and then turn around and then try to do something. And then what I noticed that the Girlfriend was doing the most was she kept trying to take off this corset that was, a bunch of different belts. Like she kept on fidgeting with it, and I was thinking to myself, oh, she was trying to take that off, and she wanted to give like a full, like, this is it, this is me, the Girlfriend experience. Because if you've seen in some of her performances online, Mama gets naked, right? I think that frustrated her a lot, and I think that it just the defeatist monster just took over, and it was unfortunate for her, because I could feel her being very disappointed with her own performance throughout the entire lip sync, while Kitten Caboodle was dancing around her. Yeah, Kitten knew every word, every one of them. I said, okay. Poor thing. So yeah, Kitten for me won that one. I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely Kit. I'm gonna end the poll. Majority of us pick Kiki. The other portion of y'all would have chosen Kitten to save. Interesting. But yeah. Kitten did the dues. I was here for Kitten's performance. The Girlfriend, I know a lot of people live and breathe for you, and I know a lot of folks were like, "Oh, fuck the show now." I think that's trash that they did that. But I also will say that your impact in just these 2 episodes was huge. Like, she's gonna go on to bigger and better things, in my opinion. Maybe she will be back. We might see her again. But I did love the way she left. Like, and I'm still the prettiest. It was how she looked at him too. That's what made it even more severe. And I just want to let y'all know. And then she's like, that I'm still the prettiest. just a real nasty little see you next Tuesday way to leave while covering their breath. I think that was what made it even better. They're just kind of like just full on demure. Like, no, like, just to let y'all know, I'm still the prettiest. So, all right. If, say, we ever get her back in this competition setting again with Drag Race, there is a lot that needs to be done in terms of developing this person, because the Girlfriend experience is already self-realized, right? But now, like, say for competition settings with something like Drag Race, a few things need to be worked on. Just a few. Just a few. A couple of things. I think, like, especially with confidence and acting and of course, improv classes like we talked about. I think that confidence whenever they're not doing well and how they react is a huge thing. Hold on, I'm about to cough, child. Ooh, hold on. That confidence when you're not doing well, because the the nervous laugh always completely breaks everything up, and it's like, oh no, now we're focusing on that. I think there's just a couple things they could just work on, a few things like that. They already are very vulnerable. They're very open with their own story, their genesis, if you will, and that's a good thing. That drives stories for us to understand who they are as people, but also the narrative around the show, this and the other. I think there is something there, but there's going to have to be some work to be done. Got to be a couple of things here. You know what I mean? So I just want to see a little more from her because she is that girl, but I want to see a whole kind of experience. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's great. She's great. Yeah, she didn't seem emotionally well or stable enough for the competition, especially when she talked about taking the critiques personally. Yeah, again, they always say don't take it personal. I mean, I'm seeing a couple of tweets now where it's a lot of people taking shit personal, and I'm like, I get it. You're on TV. You're also, this was filmed a year ago, and you're having to listen to some folks that have no idea what drag is, have never put on a wig, never had no makeup, never did anything like that, and they're giving you critiques about this. Now, I have done all of the above. And I'm currently on my own drag journey as we speak, right? But like, not everybody is the same. And it's a lot of noise that you hear out in the world, people telling you how you should feel and do. I get all the time, even outside of the drag journey. And it's just me doing these videos. You know what I mean? So totally get it. But she had a great exit. The 2 episodes that she was on, there was a lot of girlfriend experience. There was. Almost every time we were in the mirror, the story was being told. There was a lot of interaction back and forth here and there. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, 3. Why am I saying 2? 3. Why am I saying 2? That's right, because no one went home the first episode. Maybe I'm thinking of eliminations now, like the second. She was second eliminated. That's what I'm thinking. Second elimination, second to be eliminated. That's why I'm saying 2. Okay. Who do you think is leaving next, Maddie? Melinda Verga. It's a design challenge, so taste is a part of the menu. Oh. I'm just saying. The clothes aren't already made. It's a design challenge where taste level is important. So let's see if someone has taste. Because I haven't seen it. Mark, I think that may happen. I think that may happen. Mm. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's possible that they're going to keep her around for drama because there are a couple of folks that aren't really. There's always got to be someone on the opposite side of the conversation. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I just want her to warm her face up. I think that would really, I wouldn't even probably be looking at them outfits the same way. It's just every time I see her, it's ready for a funeral. The casket is open. We're passing by. Boring. I mean, Dame, okay, it's not that they're boring. It's more so you can tell girls that are putting on right now because they're asked a question and they want to come off like this and they want to do that. And it's like, you don't have to do all that. You really don't. You don't have to do all of that. It's like you saw somebody on TV and you said, I'm going to be just like them. It's like, no, you just be yourself. Sometimes I hear that when folks are talking and it's like confessionals. Others, I don't see that from all the time, but yeah. All right, let's wrap this up because I see people are afraid of spoilers and I don't want this to become something that's very heavy in the live chat here. So I'm going to save y'all from that situation. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate everybody that tuned in and came in to this video, who tuned into this video and came and showed support today. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave this conversation, before you leave this live chat today. And if you are watching this currently on the playback, thanks for tuning in. I know it was a long conversation, but it was fun. Get in the comment section, please. The algorithm appreciates it. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it with the PayPal, the Venmo, and the Cash App that is available for your consumption. All my links are in the About page here on YouTube. So once you go to my channel, go to the About portion, and you can find all my other links, including merch, Patreon, this, that, and the other. And yeah, no panel for tomorrow. I will be too busy. I have a drag brunch to go to support my Dragula sisters, and then my sister and my good friend over here, DW, who Miss Dooley. I'm going to wear you out for the next week over that. Listen, okay. We got to go see Renaissance movie on Sunday, so I'm going to spend some time with family and friends on that day, but I'll be back Sunday. I'll be back Sunday. I'll be back Tuesday with Dooley for Dragula. It's gonna be funny on Tuesday, D-Dub. Don't even worry about it. It'll be funny on Tuesday. But yeah, I'll be back Tuesday with Duel. Then we got to do a House of Villains video. I totally, as you can see, it's back out. So the Baldur's Gate 3 stream is coming. And then, of course, no more, oh my God, no more UK Drag Race. So we'll be doing Canada on Fridays now. It'll be a little bit later in the afternoon. Like this is early Saturday, right? Later in the afternoon. So Fridays will be Canada Drag Race Day versus UK days. So we'll be changing that up in the future, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh. Have you ever talked and you had a burp that was coming up and you're like talking at the same time so it like bubbles and it just sits right here? That just happened. Okay. I was like trying to speak and it was like, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, Kevin, well, you're blessed and highly favored. Excuse me, Mr. No Indigestion, no heartburn, Kevin. That pressure, thank you, Crystal. I'm telling you, it's the throat. It's my throat. I'm trying to say something and it just feels like a bubble. Just I was like, I'm trying to speak. I mean, we all, listen, if you're eating your Activia, we all got gas. And an empty tank too. Anywho, I love y'all down. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please make sure. Oh, you want to say bye? You want to say bye? Come here. You didn't do anything wrong. Come here, you nut job. Come here, boots. Oh, because you trying to play with the cords. Come here. Oh. Come on, big bubby. Come on, big bubby. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. There he go, Mr. Mamu-chan. These faces he makes, I swear to God. Okay, listen. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hit the like button before you walk out the door. Take care of yourselves. Me and Mama-chan are going to enjoy the rest of the day. I think I'm going to see some of my friends today, too. Isn't that right? But I appreciate the support, and I will see you Tuesday. Yes, I'll see you Tuesday. I may have a drag video for you Monday. but I'm going to see you Tuesday, okay? Take care, everybody. Until next time. Bye. Listen. Yeah.